Okay, my friends, we're going to start seated because in the morning, for a morning stretch, it's nice to take things gently, let the body ease itself open. If you don't want to sit cross-legged, then sit with legs out or whatever way, or feet to the floor, whatever feels comfy. I'm sitting on a cushion, or you can use a yoga block, just because it gives a little bit more ease. You don't have to have a tie up across to the legs, you can have it easy, just something where you can get your spine straight and tall, because you just want to start in positive posture to begin with. So as relaxed as you can be, just send that crown of head to the ceiling, just a soft amount, a little bit of pull in the belly, but not too strong. You just want shoulders stacked over hips, starting in lovely alignment. And we're just going to take a few breaths just to get into the feeling. So I'm going to detox with a good hard out breath. So take a good breath in, and then breathe all the toxin, all the horrible bad breath out. And again, breathe in, hold it in, and really pull the belly button in, squeeze all that bad air out. Lovely. Good. So, if you can, continue breathing gently through the nostrils unless they're blocked or sinus issues. But we're going to begin just easing open the side and the neck, but really gently. So just sweep your arms up, and on an exhale, rest one hand to the floor, and with the top hand, just push yourself gently, not extreme, because this is the morning, you're just waking up. With that top shoulder, bring it back a bit. If it's comfortable to do so, rest the back of your hand against your head and push lightly against that hand. Okay, and then you can soften this elbow if you feel you've got a little bit more give. You can just bounce in and out very slightly, just easing the muscles. And then just gently come up, have a shoulder roll, shrug it out. Do the same the other side. So rest a hand onto the floor. It can be fingertips or full flat hand, depends on your reach. And sweep that arm up. And exhale, and you can just reach it over or bring it to the back of your head, or just wherever it feels nice. If it's really crunchy in that shoulder, just leave it out there and just get a lean that way. But just find what works for you. You can push the weight of the head against the hand. A little bit of isometric there. Oh, that feels nice. You can soften into that elbow. And gently push yourself up. Lovely. Give it a roll out. Give it a roll. Okay, so just going to do a little spine release. So hold on to the knees. If your knees are flat to the floor, that works too. We're just going to roll in a straight line. So you're not going to fold and hunch over. Keep a really bolt up straight spine and just press just gently around. Just keeping, it's just easing open that back, and that constant movement is just gently waking up all the lower back and the hips, and then change direction. That feels nice. It's just a nice gentle way of easing open those muscles. Lovely. Have another few shrugs. Scrumptious. So we're going to gently move ourselves. We move really slowly, especially in the morning. Release the cushion. I'm going onto hands and knees. If your wrists don't like too much pressure, just make a little fist and push them into the mat. Now we're going to do a very organic sort of cat-cow. So the cow is when you soften the elbows and you start to pull the chest up while you let your bum stick in the air and your middle to sag. And then the cat is when you, on an inhale, crunch your belly button in, start pushing up, push through the fingertips, but also push through the top of your feet. And then you take a breath in, soft elbows, point your nose up to the ceiling. Exhale, tuck the chin, crunch up the belly, push through the fingertips, push through the feet. Lovely. And back to neutral, which just means relaxed spine. So we're going to do one end and then the other. So we want a little bit of movement. So instead of putting it all in the hands and all at the back end, we're going to start with our hips and lower back. And so just crunch your tummy in, keep your arms neutral, just crunch the tummy in and push up a little, push through the shins and through the tops of the feet and release. So on an exhale, crunch the tummy up, so it's just happening in the lower half of the body, and release. Inhale, exhale, crunch it up, push through those shins and release. And again, crunch it up, push through. So giving all our focus to that lower back, just warming it up. So we're going to keep focusing in this area. We're going to draw little circles. So we're going to swing our weight forward, which is good practice for warming up the shoulders. And then we're going to swoop all the way down over the heels and then swing it up. So you're going to move your way over to one side, swing yourself back, and then move your hips over to the other side. So you're trying to create a sort of long, elongated circle. If your wrists don't like this, just go down onto the forearms and just have a nice rotation that way. Different experience, but it's all good. And lovely, find whatever works for you. It's all about gently easing and just getting everything open. So now we're going to give focus to the shoulders, get them warmed up. So we're going to soften the elbows on the in-breath, and on an exhale, really push up through those shoulders. So instead of pulling up through the tummy, we're pushing up through the shoulders. Tuck the chin and just really push up, up. Oh, feels so good. And release, breathe in, nose to the sky. And tuck the chin on an exhale and push, 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 push through. Oh, feels so nice. Again. Nose to the ceiling. And on an exhale, push, push, push. Oh, crunch. So you're really pushing through the shoulders, just focusing on that upper body. One more time. Breathe in, nose to the ceiling. Exhale, tuck the chin and just push, push, push through. Could be on fists if your wrists don't like it. Still get a lovely good stretch over the top of the shoulders. And then relax. Oh, that was nice. And as we did with the lower half, we're just going to warm up the shoulders and the arms a little, just easing them open. So again, we're just going to do little circles, but this time we're coming a little bit forward over those arms. Keep the elbows soft and tucked in. So rather than out to the side, keep them tucked close to the ribs. So it's a little mini push-up, but it's a nice easy one. And it's also a nice little warm-up for those wrists as you switch the weight and then reverse. Nice little rotations. Lovely. Nice. And now we're just going to ease our hips towards our heels, and with our hands up onto fingertips, just walk your hands forward. And then just release your head. If you've got your cushion still nearby, very nice in the morning, just rest your forehead on it. If that's annoying, don't bother, but it can be nice. Just reach those fingertips forward. Get a stretch, elongation down that spine. Tuck the chin. Lovely. And then discard your pillow if you've been using it and use those fingertips to walk yourself back up. Now we're going to do some side stretches. It's really nice to open up the spine by side stretching. It's why it feels so darn good. It also helps stimulate your organs for your detoxing in the morning. So we're going to do a nice little side stretch. So just roll down onto one hip, put forearm to the floor, and we're going to have one knee on top of the other to begin. And just sweep your arm up and then extend it as long in line with your ear as you can. As you do so, don't slump into the shoulder. Push strongly through that forearm, push strongly through the upper arm, and then just point those fingertips as long as you can. Now that's feeling good and you're happy with that, you can increase this. So by raising that top leg and now drive the heel into a long line. So you're driving your heel in one direction and your fingertips the other. Okay? Don't worry if you've got muscle shake. Muscle shake's always a positive thing. So just driving fingertips one direction, heel the other, push through that forearm. Take a deep breath in. On an exhale, we're going to crunch it in. So bring the elbow and the knee together. On an exhale, push it long. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to elbow. And inhale, stretch long. One more time. Exhale, crunch it all in. Inhale long. And release that down. And we're going to switch sides. So casually lying on your forearm there, knees stacked over each other. Just sweep that arm up and alongside your ear. Push through that forearm. Push through this so you're not slumping into it. You're pushing strongly out of it. There's a lot of space between neck and shoulder. And you're just going to drive that hand. So you can feel a nice pull up from the waist. Just keep stretching in that opposite direction. And also push down at the floor as you push in that direction. Again, you might get muscle shakes, which is lovely. And if you want to extend that leg, drive the heel one direction, fingertips the other, trying to make yourself as long and tall on one side as you can. Okay, still breathing and take an in-breath, push long. On an exhale, crunch it in, pull the abs in, knee to elbow. Inhale, get really, really long. Exhale. Inhale, really, really long. And exhale. Inhale long. And exhale. Lovely. And then just gently press yourself up. We're going to do a twist now, which is delish for the body. And good for detoxing. So have one leg straight in front of you, cross the other foot over, sit lovely and tall. Reach one arm up, bring it down to that knee, other hand behind, sit yourself tall. So what you're trying to do is encourage the shoulders to turn direction, but very gradually, so breathe in tall. Exhale, gently press the shoulder back and turn your head with your shoulder. Breathe in tall. Exhale, let that shoulder come back a little if it will, just very lightly pressing against the knee to ease that chest open. Breathe in tall. Exhale, open. So you're as tall and straight as you can be, just gently easing it and slowly unwind. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So just change side, change the cross, hand gently against the knee, other hand behind. Get yourself as tall as you can. On an exhale, start pressing that back shoulder back to turn that chest. Breathe in tall. Exhale, open. Follow the nose and turn your head over the shoulder. Breathe in tall. Exhale, still looking over that back shoulder. Breathe in tall. Exhale. Oh, that feels so good. And gently, 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 gently unwind. Ah, nice. Just easing things open nice and kindly. So we're going to start going up a little bit. So we're going to come to our knees, warrior, but kneeling. So bring one foot open. In this case, the knee and the heel are in alignment. Breathe in, open wide. Exhale, humble warrior, bring your hand down to the leg and reach. Get another of those lovely side stretches. Stay firm in the core. And exhale, come up into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, this time we're going to bring one arm across the stomach, the other pointing over us. If your shoulders don't like that, just push them over like that or just lightly tuck it behind like that. But if you can do a full extension, you get a real good pull there. But you want that top shoulder to come back and then really lean into that front leg and you'll feel all those muscles in the thighs waking up. Oh, yes. And then gently open and release down. We'll do the same the other side. So gently change side. So heel to knee alignment. Nice wide arms. You can feel this all opening and stretching. Take a breath in, exhale, humble warrior, hands to the back leg. Reach those fingertips long, and as I said, if that really makes your shoulder crunch up, just tuck the hand behind. Okay, keep firm in the stomach and try and push through that front foot as well. Keep that leg active. Really push up strongly through this, squeeze these thighs. Squeeze them hard to keep yourself supported, not dumping into them. And come up, inhale, exhale, come more into the weight, push through this front foot here. And again, you can bring this hand behind if it crunches up that shoulder, trying to keep that shoulder pinned back, trying to breathe. Oh, that feels nice. And open. This time we're going to keep this leg here and we're just going to turn the toes so that they are parallel with the edge of the mat. Toe and knee are aligned. Reach up tall. Do Charlie's Angels Mudra, which is index fingers pinned up together. Get really, 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 really long. And we're just going to direct ourselves away from that foot. So push your foot in the floor. Direct the fingers away. Really squeeze those thighs and buttocks to support you. Good if you've got shakes, that's all good. We're waking up all the obliques as well. All those core muscles are working. And gently come in. Release. Change leg. Foot parallel to mat. Breathe in tall. Fingertips up to the ceiling. Exhale. Oh no, wrong way, although that feels lovely. And then go opposite direction, so foot in one direction, fingertips the other, point, 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 point. Oh, that feels so nice. Really pull that core muscle in. Oh, lovely stretch. And coming up. And now, my friends, we're going to very gently make our way up to standing. Normally, yoga practice, you end in Shavasana, but I feel in the morning it's nice to be stretched and then up on your feet and ready to go, feeling relaxed and stretched. So we're just going to tuck your toes, rock your weight back onto your heels, and then just slowly, slowly, with really soft knees, extend. Now walk your feet as wide as the mat. So you've got a really generous range of movement in your legs. Have soft knees and just bounce your bum. You can just casually move around. If you're not touching the floor, that's fine. It just hang like a gorilla. Just feel casual. I want it as soft as you can. Soft knees. Stomach relaxed. Just dangle. Tuck the chin so the neck can really stretch. And just have a little sway. Just move around nice and slow. You can rest your hands on your knees if that's more comfortable, but the main thing is keep that head pointing down to the floor. Now hold the elbows and just let your spine elongate. It's going to take a few breaths, but it needs a little bit of time for those vertebrae to start separating. Deep breaths. Lovely. Move about as much as feels nice to you. Release the arms, crunch in the belly, and then restack those vertebrae. Chin tucked the whole time. Slowly up. Shoulder blades back and down. Going to finish nice and gently. Little balance. Going to come up on our toes. I have to move aside from the beam. Breathe in, reach the arms up, and then shift your weight up onto the toes. Doesn't matter if you have to totter. And exhale down, soften the knees. Breathe in, reach up tall. Come up off the toes. Exhale. Breathe in, up off the toes. Exhale. And we're going to end our morning practice with breath of joy, the best way to loosen and relax out for the day. I'll talk you through the first one and then we'll just do it together without words. So breathe in, sweep the arms. So it's you breathe in and hold your breath. You don't breathe out, and then you breathe in a bit more and hold it. Breathe in a bit more, and then you just go blah and release it and stretch your face and everything. So I'll face you to do it. So it's breathe in, arms forward. Hold that breath. Breathe in, arms wide. Hold the breath. Breathe in, arms up. Now when we release, we are just going to have really soft knees, and you're going to go blah and really stick your tongue as low as you can. This really stretches the face, really toning for the face. And just try and release as much breath as you like, as much sound. If you're alone, you can make what noise you like, okay? And as we make that breath, we're going to go and dangle. Okay, my friends? Breath of joy. So here we go. Breathe in, arms front. Breathe in, arms wide. Breathe in, arms tall. Hold that breath, ready to soften those knees, and shake it out, shake it loose, sway around, let it all out. I'll repeat that standing sideways. So before you come up, crunch in, slowly up, just tracking up those spine, shoulders back down. Here we go. Breathe in, arms front. Breathe in, arms wide. Breathe in, arms tall. Keep holding. Build the tension, and slowly roll it up. One last time. See how long you can hold that final breath before you release. Breathe and sweep up. Oh, sorry, breathe in forward. Let's start again. Breathe in front. Breathe in open. Breathe in tall. Hold that breath. Ready with those soft knees. And shake the head. Loosen it out. Completely relax. Crunch the belly. Slowly roll it up. Shoulders back. And hopefully you're feeling energized enough to go out and enjoy your day. Namaste.